Political parties are a type of linkage institution, organizations that connect people to the government. The two major parties in the U.S. are the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, each representing different ideologies and policy priorities. Chapter 2. The Two-Party System. The United States operates as a two-party system, which means that two major parties dominate elections. These two parties are the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. While other parties, known as third parties, exist, they often face challenges like lack of funding and voter loyalty. But why has the U.S. remained a two-party system compared to other countries? The answer lies in several factors, including the winner-takes-all electoral system, historical foundations, and political socialization. In a winner-takes-all system, the candidate with the most votes wins, leaving little room for smaller parties to gain representation. Historically, the U.S. political landscape has been shaped by the dominance of two major parties, starting from the Federalists and Anti-Federalists to today's Democrats and Republicans. This historical precedent has ingrained a two-party mindset in the electorate. Political socialization, or the process by which individuals develop their political attitudes and beliefs, also plays a crucial role. From a young age, Americans are often exposed to the binary nature of U.S. politics, reinforcing the two-party system. Discussion prompt. Why do you think the U.S. has remained a two-party system compared to other countries? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Welcome back. Now that we've covered the structure of the two-party system, let's dive deeper into the core beliefs and platforms of the Democratic and Republican parties. The Democratic Party typically supports government intervention in the economy, advocating for social programs such as healthcare, education, and Social Security. They believe in a more active role for government to ensure social justice and equality. Additionally, Democrats often prioritize environmental protection and are generally in favor of reducing military spending. On the other hand, the Republican Party champions limited government intervention, emphasizing individual responsibility and free market principles. They advocate for lower taxes and reducing government regulations on businesses. Republicans also support a strong national defense and increased military spending, believing this ensures the country's safety and global standing. Understanding these fundamental beliefs can help you see how each party approaches key issues differently. Now here's a question for you. Which policies align more with your personal beliefs, and why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Welcome back. While the two-party system dominates American politics, third parties also play a crucial role in shaping the political landscape. Third parties like the Green Party or the Libertarian Party often introduce new ideas and influence elections by pushing major parties to adopt some of their platforms. For instance, the Green Party has been a strong advocate for environmental issues, pushing the major parties to take climate change more seriously. Similarly, the Libertarian Party promotes individual liberty and minimal government intervention, influencing debates on personal freedom and economic policies. One notable example from history is the Bull Moose Party, led by former President Teddy Roosevelt in the early 20th century. This party brought significant attention to progressive reforms, including women's suffrage, labor rights, and social welfare programs. Although the Bull Moose Party didn't win the presidency, its influence was felt as many of its ideas were later adopted by the major parties. Third parties may not frequently win major elections, but their impact can be profound. They often serve as a voice for specific issues and can sway the direction of political discourse, making them an important part of the democratic process. So, next time you hear about a third party, remember that they might just be the catalyst for the next big change in American politics. What third-party issues do you think deserve more attention? Let us know in the comments. Welcome back! In this segment, we'll delve into the concept of political coalitions, which are loose alliances within parties that unite around specific goals or policies. These coalitions can significantly influence the direction and priorities of a political party. For example, within the Democratic Party, you might find progressive and moderate factions. The progressive faction often focuses on issues like social justice, environmental reforms, and universal healthcare. Meanwhile, the moderate faction tends to prioritize more centrist policies aiming to appeal to a broader range of voters. Similarly, the Republican Party has its own coalitions, such as the conservative and libertarian wings. The conservative faction typically emphasizes traditional values, strong national defense, and limited government intervention. On the other hand, the libertarian faction champions individual liberty, free market policies, and minimal government regulation. These coalitions help parties address a wider range of voter interests, making them more adaptable and responsive to the changing political landscape. By forming alliances within the party, members can push for specific policies and influence the party's overall direction. Coalitions can also play a crucial role during primary elections, where different factions compete to have their preferred candidates and policies represented. This internal competition can lead to more dynamic and diverse political platforms, ultimately benefiting the voters. So the next time you hear about a faction within a political party, remember that these coalitions are essential for addressing a variety of issues and interests within the party. They are a testament to the complexity and diversity of our political system. What coalitions within political parties do you find most interesting or impactful? Let us know in the comments. Welcome back. In this segment, we'll explore the mechanics of campaigns and elections, focusing on the critical role political parties play in these processes. Political parties are essential in organizing campaigns and connecting candidates with voters. Firstly, political parties help raise funds for campaigns. This financial support is crucial for candidates to run effective campaigns, covering costs for advertisements, events, and other promotional activities. Fundraising is often achieved through donations from individuals, organizations, and special interest groups. Secondly, political parties mobilize voters through various means, including advertisements, rallies, and community events. These efforts aim to increase voter turnout and ensure that supporters are well informed about the party's platform and candidates. Thirdly, political parties are responsible for nominating candidates to represent their platform. This process involves selecting candidates who align with the party's values and goals, ensuring that voters have clear choices in elections. These activities are vital for the functioning of a democratic system, as they help ensure that elections are competitive and that voters are engaged and informed. Activity prompt. What campaign strategies have you noticed in recent elections? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Now let's move on to understanding the role of political parties within the US government. Welcome back. In this final segment, let's dive into some key political terms and their definitions, which will help us better understand the roles and dynamics within the political landscape. First, let's talk about this term refers to the group of people qualified to vote in an election. The electorate plays a crucial role in shaping the government by choosing representatives and influencing policy decisions through their votes. Next, we have. These are organizations that connect people to the government. Examples include political parties, interest groups, and the media. Linkage institutions help ensure that the voices and concerns of the public are heard and addressed by those in power. Moving on, we encounter the term. This refers to any political group that operates outside the two dominant parties, often bringing new ideas and perspectives to the political dialogue. While third parties rarely win major elections, they can influence policy and bring attention to specific issues. This occurs when political groups and issues are rearranged, often leading to significant shifts in party loyalty and the political landscape. Realignment can result in new coalitions forming and old ones dissolving, fundamentally changing the direction of political discourse. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of political parties and elections. Your engagement helps keep democracy vibrant and dynamic. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep participating. As we conclude our exploration of political parties, let's take a moment to look towards the future. Political landscapes are constantly evolving, and the parties we see today may not look the same tomorrow. The rise of technology, shifting demographics, and changing social values all play a role in shaping the future of political parties. One significant trend is the increasing influence of digital platforms. Social media and online campaigns have transformed how parties engage with voters. This shift not only makes it easier for parties to communicate their messages but also for voters to hold them accountable. Moreover, younger generations are bringing new priorities to the table. Issues like climate change, social justice, and digital privacy are becoming central to political discussions. Parties that adapt to these emerging concerns are more likely to thrive. We also see a growing call for more diverse representation within political parties. As societies become more multicultural, the demand for leaders who reflect this diversity is increasing. This push for inclusivity can lead to more equitable policy making and a political system that better represents all citizens. Finally, the concept of political alliances is evolving. we might witness more coalitions and partnerships between parties both within and across national borders to address global challenges collaboratively. Understanding these trends helps us appreciate the dynamic nature of democracy and the ongoing evolution of political parties. As engaged citizens, we have the power to influence this future through informed voting, active participation, and continuous dialogue. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of political parties and elections. Your engagement helps keep democracy vibrant and dynamic. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep participating.